we decided to have an erg test to see who would talk. And the slowest person had to do it. I should have stayed in shape. First off, I'd like to thank Lynn so much for organizing this amazing event, for coming up with this amazing idea, and for really bringing the prominence to Smith Athletics that it deserves. I'd also like to thank the current administration, both athletic and academic, just for actually finally recognizing how awesome athletics truly are, and how important they are. And, Smith is a wonderful academic school, and I think we're all pretty smart. We've done well for ourselves since we graduated, but it hasn't been, just because we were good students. It was because we were good athletes. And what our other co-inductees have talked about tonight, with emphasizing the importance of the holistic Smith experience, including athletics. I could go on for a while, but I won't because we're tired. But it's important. So thank you so much for recognizing that. So I'm speaking on behalf of 9 other people, and I asked everybody to give me their thoughts and their memories and some input about this season in particular, why they thought we were fast, who they'd like to thank. And so first and foremost, our parents. We were raised by phenomenal men, by phenomenal women. So many of those parents came out to support us while we were rowing, both at the high school level for those of us here, who are lucky enough to row in high school, and at the collegiate level. And even today, I see a lot of faces out in the crowd. Papa Seston, rocking his bow tie, and Annie and Paul Higgins were just wonderful presences at our regattas, bringing us food and cheering for us. And I think that so much of the strength that we had in 2004 was, just sort of a reverberation of the support that we had on the ground. So thank you so much. Also to my mother, who has always been a champion for me, and my aunt and uncle who are here today, who are sort of like my folks away from home back here on the East Coast. We'd also like to thank all of our partners, our wives, our husbands and wives-to-be. You guys have been phenomenally patient with us this weekend as all of us have squealed and, reminisced together, talked about memories, some of which involve you, some of which don't. And, we're all rather strong-headed women, but I think we're very passionate women. And we're also very loving and caring women. And so we wanted to thank you for, being there for us and for recognizing that and for supporting us as we are incredibly obnoxious in our Smith crew reminiscing ways. It would be amiss to not mention the strength of our second varsity vote from 2004. We were blessed with an immensely deep team. And I just want to read out the names of some of the women who are in our tubing. These women challenged us to go faster every day at practice. And we were as strong as we were because of their input and because of their challenges. And these women are Vanessa Otto, Kim Shassetts, Ellen Keene, Amy Hardy, Nora Hawkins, Cora Olson, Katherine Robinson, and Elisa Hitt. So, our undefeatedness until NCAA's was due in large part to them. So we want to thank them also. What Leigh said in our wonderful video today about the joy of rowing has so much to do with the love that we felt for each other. And in the emails that I received from all of these women, our love for each other and our love for the sport was, just a constant theme. And to quote Leigh, because she put it better than I ever could, she says, our speed, and she's not here tonight, she's at a wedding, spreading some more love. So we miss her, we wish she could be here. But Leigh said that our speed was merely an outcome and a byproduct of this deep expression of love and joy. Being fast was an expression of the joy and love I had for the sport, for my strong and capable body, for that exhausted last final piece on the Connecticut while the sun rose, and most especially for the inspiring women whom I felt so privileged to be amongst. And finally, it means so much to us that we had such phenomenal coaches that year. We had Sarah Canfield, who was our novice coach and doubled up as our varsity coach while Karen was on maternity leave, who whipped our butts into some pretty tip-top shape. I think I probably ran more stairs with these women, with Sarah Canfield glaring at us, than I ever want to run in my life. We were blessed with a wonderful graduate assistant, Dave Patterson, who pushed us farther than we thought we could go. And when someone is yelling at you, it's always more effective when they do it with an accent. And Dave himself is British, and so when he told us that we were, buggering off, it actually meant something, and we appreciated that. And finally, we all want to thank Karen Klinger. This woman is just... She has, you know, birthed and raised, and well, not just John, but this program. You know, and we all stand here as products of an amazing coach, of an amazing athlete, and of an amazing mentor. And it's such a joy to be able to come back to Smith and to be able to, you know, see Karen and talk with her about rowing, about personal things. It's so wonderful to be able to look back at that year in 2004 and to really see, you know, her hard work and her efforts and just her devotion to this sport come to fruition finally. And so I would like to ask all who are able to rise and give Karen a hand, because if there's one woman who deserves it, thank you very much.